This is a teriyaki ground beef meal prep with a low-calorie yum yum sauce. It's a game changer, super easy to make. Let's go. We're going to use squash, a white onion, and portobello mushrooms. I like to get mine already chopped. We're going to saute the squash first, so we're going to start by chopping that up. Chop it up into bite-sized pieces before you add it to your pan. You're going to let that saute for about 3 minutes before you add your onion. Alright, while it's cooking, we're going to go ahead and dice up our onion nice and fine. Now we're ready to add our onion to the pan. Make sure you rinse your mushrooms and then add those to the pan as well. You're going to stir occasionally until your onions are translucent. While that's going, you're ready to cook your ground beef. I use the 93% lean, but you could use bison or any ground turkey, anything you want to use. Pretty simple. You're going to put it in your pan on medium-high heat. You're going to break it up and continue to cook until it's browned. Alright, side note about logging your food and tracking the right nutrients. I've talked about this in other videos, but I want to go ahead and touch on it again. Here you see the beef weighed raw at 4 ounces. You need to make sure when you're logging and tracking your food that you log the raw weight because that's what's going to be in the food database most of the time. So this 4 ounces of raw beef after it's cooked weighs 3 ounces. But you see the mistake people make is they usually cook their food and then they weigh it and then they log the cooked weight as the raw weight. And this is where you're going to be off on your calories. You're going to be consuming actually more than what you think. All right, here's how you make the low-calorie yum yum sauce. You're going to use 1/2 tablespoon of mayo, 1/2 tablespoon of honey, a teaspoon of white wine vinegar or rice vinegar, and a teaspoon of sriracha. Finish with a little bit of garlic powder on top. You're going to stir that up really nice until it's a good consistency. Make sure you prep your rice as well. This is the one that I used. It really comes down to preference. One is not better than the other, so cook it according to the package instructions. Once everything's done, you're ready to put it into meal prep containers. You're going to measure out 2/3 of a cup cooked in each container, 1 cup of your veggie stir fry. I like this low-calorie stir fry sauce. I put 1 tablespoon on each. Totally optional, but it does help with flavor. Last, you're going to put your cooked ground beef in your meal prep bowls. I eat a high-protein diet, so I measured out 4.5 ounces cooked. Now, the raw weight would be 6 ounces raw, so make sure you get that right if you're tracking your macros and your calories. Last, this is optional, green onions to top it off. And enjoy, my friends.